This is the issue that we're gonna have. I don't know how I'm gonna carry my fish bag. Put it right here for the time being. But yeah, I don't know how much space I'm gonna have. Like, I may have to slide my seat back, but if I don't, then that's probably the way we're gonna go out there with that. So we might have some trouble. I might have to put that all the way back here, but yeah, we'll find out here in a second.
Alrighty, partner, we'll have
yeah,
good luck
to you too. Hopefully we tear them up. I'm looking forward to seeing how fast I can go.
Yeah.
So the good thing is I've got to push my seat a little bit forward, and that's going to help out with my fish bag. Oh, I was like, why is it not going forward? We've got a buckle back here that my fish bag is on top of, and I need to loosen it. So right about there, I would say. That feels comfortable. Going straight for the jugular. Put it on 5. Yeah, I can definitely get used to this right here. Cruise control. That's what it's all about. Since we're in the intercoastal, this is going to be our best shot at seeing what our top speed is going to be. And right now we're doing about 4.5 miles an hour is what it looks like. The Hummingbird's showing 4.4, 4.3, 4.5. And yeah, about 4.5 miles an hour against some 10, 11 knot winds out of the southeast. So they're coming in at this direction. Not bad for the top speed. I believe the tide is in our favor, so that's kind of helping us out as well. Kill that motor. Hello everyone. We have got a special video that we're filming today. It's the maiden voyage of the 120 ePDL Pro. And yeah, we're tossing this girl straight to the wolves. The current conditions that we're fishing right now is 11. It's about 11 knots. The last time that I checked the buoy, we have 11 knot winds that it's going to have to try to maneuver against. And the good thing is that we have some high water levels, so the drive is able to stay down. Let's lower this a little bit. There we go. We can leave the drive down for the most part. I'm gonna get started with fishing here really soon. I do want to clarify a few things that I had talked about when I did the unboxing for the kayak. And that's gonna be number one, the foot controlled rudder. I understand why it doesn't even come with it. Well, for one, you've got the horizontal rod holders right here. Here, let's put this guy on cruise control. All right, so you have the horizontal rod holders right there, and if you were to install foot controlled rudder, then you have to forego using those. Also, if you are storing anything on the side of the kayak, that's probably going to get in the way as well. So yeah, I mean, I do understand why they didn't do it. I would still like to have the option, because I would most definitely not put my rods up here and just throw them in the back the way that I do right there with the crate. So I mean, they're at home right there. And so that's one of the things. The seat is very high. I noticed that whenever I was getting the kayak ready, I would love to be able to have an opportunity to lower our center of gravity so that when the winds truly pick up or we're going through some rough waters, it would be nice to be able to lower ourselves a little bit. We'll see how that turns out as we experience those types of conditions. The pedal drive, it's doing pretty good. I did hear some roughness whenever I first started it, but then after a minute, that kind of went away and it's just settled right in. We went full speed, setting 5, all the way here. So a 2-mile trek just to get to the entrance of the marsh, and it handled it easy peasy. Here, let's cut this off. Let's cut that off, and I want to see what the battery consumption is going to show. Yeah, still full battery. You got 4 little squares. It's like a battery indicator, and you got 4 squares on it. Each one stands for 25%. And so once that first square is gone, we know that we're at 75 to about 50%. So right now we're anywhere from 75% to 100, and then so on and so forth. I have never, again, when I talked earlier about it on the other video, when we unboxed it, I have never ran my battery dead on the ePDL for the big water. It's never come close to even dying, so that's going to be a boring test to see how far you can go before draining it on top speed. Yeah, we may do that test. I don't know. I don't really want to waste my time doing something like that, but so far everything is good. It handled really well. I enjoyed getting to the marsh system. That 2 miles was easy peasy at top speed. Now we just need to see, am I going to feel at home in the kayak minus the autopilot trolling motor that my other kayak has? Because when I want to fish, or if I catch a fish, I can just immediately hit an anchor button, and I can just, all I have to do is worry about fighting my fish. Here, I'm going to have to use this stakeout pole, and it is what I thought it was going to be. As far as these scupper holes right here, they're underneath my seat. It has to be this way in order for me to be able to pedal. So I can't go back any further, otherwise I'm going to have a hard time trying to pedal. So what I have to do is use these scupper holes up here, and I just have to watch out for the pedal drive itself. I do like some of the other creature comforts that the kayak is offering. So like these gear tracks, amazing. You have so much like versatility to be able to push your fish finder way up there, all the way over here. My stakeout pole is right here. I no longer have to reach the way I did on the autopilot way up to grab it. So I can just grab that right there. And my fish bag, that was another thing. Whenever I was rigging the kayak up, I didn't know how I was going to be able to carry it because the tank well just barely fits my crate. And there's not enough room. Oh wow, it's inside water. Water's pulled up back there. But yeah, the fish bag fits right behind my seat, so that's a plus. And everything else is all in order. We have some massive gear tracks back there that I'm most likely not even going to be able to use. But all right, let me stop talking. Let's start fishing. All right, I've been pedaling a good ways, and it takes forever for that rudder to get this kayak to start turning. Like I said, you have to be in motion in order for it to start turning, but because it's got such a small rudder blade, it makes the job difficult. So I am most likely going to rob the rudder off of my autopilot. Something just got tore up right there. All right. Man, working with a tough crowd. I've been casting several lures, nothing's coming out of the pothole, so last cast right here. We're gonna beat feet, make it to the back lake, see if anything's gonna be back there, but nothing at the oyster, nothing right here. Not a good start to the day. That rudder needs to be adjusted. Should have did that before. My lines are very loose. My lines are loose. First shallow pond, and I knew we were going to bottom out. That's why I turned the motor off. Let's pick it up. This is one of the things that you're going to have to get used to doing if you're going to be inside this platform. Because you have no choice but to lift your motor. I have to do this inside my autopilot as well. There's just absolutely no... Okay, fish finder is hitting my hand. I'm most likely going to have to move it up. I can't keep it close to me because it's right where I want to paddle or push pole. What we'll do is keep that rudder straight and just control ourselves with the push pole. Okay, let's fix this really fast before we get to the back lake. We'll just go this far for right now, and hopefully that's good enough to not get in my way whenever we're trying to push pole. Okay, that woke me up. Right here. It's gonna be my last cast right there. No bites. We're about to drop the motor. The back lake has been holding steady at 1 foot of water, so we should be able to use our ePDL drive to get us across the lake. That's what I was kind of hoping for today when I saw what the tidal levels were going to be. Okay, first drift. Nothing. There we go. High winds. That's the Achilles heel of almost every kayak out there. Just saw some bait jump. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh gosh. It's the Achilles heel of my bait caster. Oh man, I just straightened myself out and now the wind has got my rear end of the kayak and it's blowing it out from behind me. Well, so much for seeing the bait. Alright, ain't no sense in trying to fight this wind. I'm just gonna let it do to the kayak whatever it pleases. Uh-oh, I think I just saw a redfish right in the middle over there. If we can keep from spooking all the mullet right in front of us. Oh, look at that. Right there. He didn't get spooked though. So yeah, there's reds in here. I did not spook that fella. He took off kind of. He started out going fast, but then just slowed his roll. I'm gonna say that that was a red, so we might have another shot right over here. And this is what I'm gonna do. I gotta scoot my seat backwards. My feet are about to fall out. Oh, I cannot do that because my fish bag is right behind me. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Trying to learn a new kayak, that's what. Okay, let's see if I can go back just a tad bit now. Oh, come on, bro. Well, this isn't as easy as one would think. Now I got my tackle trays in the way. Yeah, I've got to come up with a better... Not that I got to come up with a better system. I just don't have the space that I used to be able to store everything. Let's see. Now can we do it? Making all kinds of noise, y'all. That's a big no-no when you're out here trying to sneak up on some reds to sight cast them. All right, that looks like that's about as far back as I'm going to be able to go. I can forget about the red that I just spooked right over here, though. That guy's, he's not going to bite. Right now I'm making my way back towards the main creek. Is that a red? Please don't tell me that was a red and I just spooked my opportunity by talking out loud. We're just gonna pretend that was a mullet. I'm headed back towards the main creek and we're gonna go to the back lake and try to go to some more backwaters. I've already pushed the extent of these back here and, well, we only saw the one red. Clearly saw that fella. He was probably a good 24 inches just by the look of his head. And that was it. Didn't really get an opportunity to see anything else. If they're back here, boy, they are some good ninjas. Achoo. First fish of the day. Looks like a nice keeper speckled trout. Maiden voyage first fish. There we are. Probably right at 15. If we're lucky, right at 15. Let's see. Spit my hook. Oh, buddy, please be there. All right, mouth at the end of the board, and we are at 15.5 inches. We got a keeper. Oh, got you. I'm gonna quickly dispatch this fella and take care of it. Here we are. Okay, let's clean everything up now. Oh my gosh. This is where spot lock comes in handy. I need something to basically anchor myself so that, I mean, I was way over there, probably about 100 yards away, and with the incoming tide being very strong. All right, how deep is this? Dang, bro. It's pretty darn deep. Okay, let's get to this fella now. Okay. Let's do this again. Got a little too close to the bank. That's why I travel, or I move with that not in the locked position. Just in the event that we run aground, thing could just pop right up without destroying my prop. There we are. It's a little red. Man, I thought we had ourselves a flounder. A big one at that. Nice red. Out here by the oyster bars. Main Bayou. Little rat red. Kerplunk. I'm bouncing the bottom very slowly in hopes that there's going to be a flounder right alongside that grass. We've been wanting to eat some stuffed flounder. It would be nice. There we go. Oh, that's what we were looking for, baby. That is a flounder. Oh. There we are, yeah! That's what we wanted. Let's see if he's going to be a keeper. All right, hurry up and do this. Oh yeah, for sure. Got to be a keeper. Bouncing the bottom with a Bugs lure. That's how you make it happen right there. You want that flounder. You get you some of these bottom bouncing jigs. Oh man. We are gonna have some stuffed flounder, y'all. Another 15 and a half. Get our lure. That's what the curltail bug looks like right there. It's time to start assembling everything together, and I'm gonna coat the bottom of my fish steamer with coconut oil. It gives a better flavor to the fish whenever I'd use this versus the olive oil. And we take our nice flounder. This is the perfect size to go in here as well. We'll just lay this fella inside there. Now for the stuffing, we're using panko, a lot of fresh vegetables, and what I did with the speckled trout is just cube it up and put it inside here. And so we're just gonna fatten this flounder up so that it can be properly stuffed. It smells so good inside here. It's been a long time since we've had this dish right here, and really, really looking forward to it. Here we go. We're adding this to a preheated 375-degree oven. The shallots have got to cook down, otherwise the garlic will start to burn. It's hot, it's very hot. But what I want to do is taste it before I actually put the cream on it. Get some. Oh my gosh, that is so good. To be honest, you ought to taste that. And that was just a speckled trout too. I'm gonna get some of the flounder really fast. It doesn't even need a cream sauce. It's just gonna make it that much more better. Oh, wow. You wanna taste it without the... I mean, it's really good, sweetheart. Putting the cream sauce.
Flounder is delicious.
Isn't it? Mm-hmm. Y'all, this is really, really, really good. Oh, wow.
That's so good.
And so we have like a Southwest cream sauce right here. I'm just gonna drizzle this over it. It really does not need it, but it's gonna make it all the more better. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so good, I already know.
Well, I'm not gonna wait for you. It is so good. Like literally, this is my favorite. It's delicious.
You could try to go to a restaurant, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, but if you go to a restaurant, you're not gonna get something like this.
I don't think so.
Don't get me wrong, they're good, but they're not this good. This is absolutely amazing.
I know you said you would eat it without the sauce, but
Yeah.
I've had stuffed flounder at nice restaurants and it is not this good.
Yeah, I know.
I think the sauce does make a difference.
It
'cause
makes a
very,
difference,
like,
but it was already good without the sauce to me. It was really good.
it makes it creamy and everybody's favorite word, moist.
Wow.
Thank you for this. It's really
No,
good.
you're welcome.
grateful that God allowed you to catch this little flounder. It's really good. And by the way, the drink tastes,
Yes.
it does taste like strawberry shortcake.
So if you're interested in the cocktail, stick around towards the end of the video and I will show y'all how to make it. It's just a strawberry drink. I don't know what else to call it. I didn't know how the speckled trout was going to go with it being, mixing it in with our stuffing, but it was like I didn't know what to do with the fella.
You had never done that before,
No,
had you?
no. But it's really good, stuffing the flounder with speckled trout. A lot of people use crawfish or they'll use crab, and those are good in their own right, but this right here, both fish, obviously fresh, and they just, oh gosh, it's so good. Wow.
Yeah.
I want to end the video, but then again, I don't want to end the video. Just going to torture y'all a little bit more. Let y'all sit there and just watch us devour this.
This is one recipe that everyone should try.
I'll take a snapshot and post it on the community tab of the channel, and you can see what it is that goes all inside it.
I think this is even better than last time that you made it. It's been a while, but something about the trout being in there too, like, really adds to it.
Yeah. If you don't have a steamer, this is a ceramic one. The last dish that we made inside this was perfect. This right here is even better than the last time that I made it. I recommend buying one of these right here. They cost a lot because it's ceramic, but it makes a big difference. The fish, so to let y'all know how the fish tastes, or that it did not get burned. The fish is cooked properly. It flakes apart. It's super moist. It just, yeah. I don't know how else to explain it except for the fact that it's perfect. It's perfection. I will link this in the video description down below as well, so that if you're interested in purchasing this ceramic dish right here, just prepare yourself, because I used to think that a dish, like we used to bake the flounder inside a glass pan, and
A Pyrex pan.
Oh, a Pyrex pan. And I mean, I thought that was good enough, but whenever I found out about this right here, and this is our second time using it, and both times absolutely perfect.
I didn't even consider that, but maybe this helps to keep like some moisture in the fish too, so it's not dry.
Your fish does not dry out in this pan.
The stuffing's not dry either.
Yeah, the stuffing as well.
So maybe it is the pan.
It could, well, I mean, the fish is a big star of the show as well, but the pan helps out a lot. Okay, enough about the pan. We're just going to continue eating. But before I do so, I think it's time to end this one. Thank you so much for watching. This definitely was a special treat for us. We've been wanting stuffed flounder for the longest time, and the last time that I did catch flounder, I didn't have my fish bag with me, so I wasn't able to bring anything home. And oh yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for tagging along. All the gear that I used out there is going to be linked in my video description down below. The links that take you to Amazon, we do earn a small commission if you make a purchase, so thank you for that. The kayak performed, I'm not going to say exceptionally well. I got a lot of learning to do when it comes to the brand new kayak, but the maiden voyage was a success. Here's the proof. And whew, if you enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button. Until next time, tight lines, y'all. To make the strawberry drink that you saw us drinking in the video, what you're going to do is take 2 strawberries and muddle those down. You're going to take 1 ounce of lemon juice, So since I'm making 2 cocktails, I'm doing 2 ounces of or I'm doing double of everything because it'll save us some time. You're gonna take 2 ounces of pineapple juice, a 1/2 ounce of mango syrup, a 1/2 ounce of strawberry syrup, 3/4 of an ounce, so that's gonna be 1.5 ounces of cranberry juice. And we're gonna use some tequila in this. It's 2 ounces for each drink, so 4 ounces in total. This is the Siete Leguas. It's the Anejo tequila. It's pretty good quality. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands, so no fear of me trying to push anything on y'all for any particular brand. I try to stay away from sponsorships. Although, getting a liquor sponsorship for our
Would be kind of nice.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to get a sponsorship for our cocktails. And then what we're gonna do is just fill the glass with ice. Ooh, gosh, that's cold. That's how you know when to stop shaking. When this shaker gets super cold that you can't hold it anymore, you know you're done. There it is. There's a secret to being able to get this thing popped off and being able to start pouring your drink. Take the strainer and go ahead and strain that.
It looks like strawberry shortcake.
Does it?
Yeah, that's what we should name it.
What I do know is that this is a very tasty drink. This was made on our cruise as well. This is one of 3 drinks that we learned on the cruise that we had taken recently, and it's really amazing. Shout out to Camille for sharing the recipe with us. And there you have it, y'all. This is the strawberry drink. I wish we had a better name for it, but honestly, they don't give names to their drinks on the cruise ship at the Alchemy Bar, but just know that it is really, really good. Cheers. Yeah, that's really good. Okay.